Right, we are in Y's Guide, and we are on Section F today, page 14. So it says a couple different things. Teach the 5 ERs, review some phonograms, add phonograms to the multi-level phonogram page, teach the AEIOU page. AEIOU page we did in the last video. That is B2 in the Black Learning Log, and then review rules, and then move on to the new words. So the first thing we're going to do, then, it says teach the 5 ers. Now, there is an page. So step 26 in the Spell to Write to Read, step 26 is teaching the page. But it says to do it right before J. And we are on F. So we're going to not teach the whole page right now. We're just going to go over the sounds. And then as we work on them, we'll get to the page right before J. So this phonogram says This is the of her. This one says the of church. The of first. As in worship. And as in early. Okay, so we'll get more in depth in this when we do the page. But I want you to say these with me. Are you ready? The of her. The of church. The of first. The of worship. As in early. Or the of early. Okay? And then we're going to review some of these phonograms. And don't worry, you don't have those memorized right this second. Just getting going on reviewing them. And then we've got a couple that we are going to review. I just set them down. Oh, the ones I pulled out to review, I put away in the away drawer. Okay, so let's review some of these, okay? Letter A that we may not use at the end of English words. Letter A that we may use at the end of English words. R, yes. Ch, k, sh. F, A. Double E, always says E. O, like food took floor. And then sh, at the beginning of the word, the end of a syllable, but not the beginning of any syllable after the first one except for ship. All right, good job. Let's review a couple rules. We've got silent E. Why do we have to add an E in this case? The vowel sound changes because of the E. How about this one? English words do not end in V or U. The C says S and the G says J because of the E. Every syllable must have a vowel. And then, the odd one. This is your mom E. Remember this one? OR says when W comes before it. OR says when W comes before it. Shh. At the beginning of the word, at the end of a syllable, but not at the beginning of any syllable, except for ship. So the beginning of the word, she, shirt, shim, the end of a syllable, fish, dish, wish, but not at the beginning of any syllable like nation, but except for ship. I know we kind of went over these quickly before, so don't feel like, oh shoot, I don't remember them all. Remember this one? We often double F, L, or S after a single vowel. AY usually says A at the end of a base word, right? Like may, pay, and day. But when it ends in A, it says ah, like ma, pa, and soda. O and I may say O and I before two consonants like gold or bind. And then K, two-letter K, can only be used after a single vowel that says its first sound. Okay, so we went over those kind of quickly. It's okay if you don't remember them. All right, so now we are in the Black Learning Log. If you're still numbering, because once you get up to spelling sections, they stop numbering. This is, so we finished E yesterday. We are on the next blank section. Go ahead and write F, spelling F. And then if you want to number your page, it is B45. So B45 and then F. No, you can't have that kind. All right. The first word is old. Do not grow old before your time. So remember our rule here. O may say O before two consonants. Okay, we can see why the second sound because there's two consonants. Okay, so old, old. Say it with me. Old, old. Go ahead and write it down. Okay, sound it out for me. O. And if you're doing cursive, you're starting at the baseline and going up to the 2 o'clock, back around to complete, and then O, you do that little hooky hook on the end, right? So the L would typically start down here, but since you're going from an O, you're going to go all the way up to the top line, loop around and down to the baseline. For your D, stop at 2 o'clock, back around to finish it, take your stick all the way to the top, and a curve. Do we have any markings? So typically we would say no because they're all first sounds, but this isn't the first sound of this letter, right? Look at this phonogram. A, O, oo, right? So it's the second letter. Do we need to put a 2 there? No, because the two consonants, the rule we just learned, I and O may say I and O before two consonants. So we see the reason it uses second sound in the word. So you could think to and underline the LD. You could think those things, but you don't need to mark it like that because the word is telling you the reason. Okay? What is the reason? Because you can use the O can say O in front of two consonants. O can say O in front of two consonants, right? And we have got two consonants. All right, the next word is little. Great oaks from little acorns grow. Okay, so we're going to think lit-till. Two-syllable word, little. First syllable, it. Second syllable, t-l. Okay, so do it with me. Two-syllable word, little. First syllable, lit. Sorry. First syllable, lit. It. Second syllable, till. T-l. Okay, so you've got it and t-l. can you put those down? Is your shoe stuck? I can help you. Help, please. There you go. Is that better? Okay, so sound it out. And if you're doing cursive, starting with your L on the baseline, you go up to the top and loop around and come back down to the baseline. For your I,